Hi, my friends. Sam here, and I am going to share some things about chapter 20 with you. The thing that I found the most interesting was the Gilded Age, and that's what this chapter covers a lot about. It's the period where materialism, a quest for personal gain, and corruption dominated both politics and society. For one thing, the value of the US currency had dropped quite a bit, and there were several reasons. And I think one of them was because farmers were in farmers were in a lot of trouble due to the decline of agricultural prices, and they were using a lot more land to grow their goods than ever before. I mean, because they had a lot more newer machinery and tools to use. And I think it goes to show when you use a lot more than you really need, then it can really make you fall into debt. And let's see. Oh yeah, the other thing I found fascinating was in the 1896 election, there were two Williams who were running against each other. William McKinley, who was the Republican who won the election, and William Jennings Bryan, who was the Democrat and that the Populist Party had nominated for. Yeah, the Populist Party was a third party to try and settle some of the corruption that was going on. Yeah, because gotta tell you, corruption is not a pleasant thing to go through. So you gotta appreciate what you have and work with it. That's something I like to share with others. If you don't appreciate and work with what really matters, things can fall apart later on. So make sure that you don't take everything for granted and help out whenever you have the chance. Let me think what else I found fascinating about chapter 20. Oh, there were different parties that were created. There was the Mugwumps, the Stalwarts. Let me think about what that. Oh yeah, and the Half-Breeds. And there were other names associated with them. I think there was James Blaine, and I know there was a Conkling guy. I can't remember his first name, but I'll double check. It's just fascinating. Oh, and the other thing that amazed me is it all resulted in a Great Depression of 1893. So that was the first major depression that the United States went through before the Great Depression of the 1930s, which we'll get to later on. So this will, I hope that this chapter will encourage us to not take things for granted and work with what we already have in the future so that we can make our lives better. We got to work with what we have and try to improve our quality of life, especially nature, which is the number one thing that we depend on in this world. So whenever you get a chance, I would recommend you give that a try. Be outside nature more often and try to create more, because I think that would really help this world heal. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you again in another broadcast. Bye!